It's Week 10 of the NFL, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Browns and the Bears.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With a third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
From the gun on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Setting up a throw. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Brown on the inside give. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it. It's going in the hole. But you never want to leave it short.
Pass play coming here. He's got it to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. From the gun, a give to Brown. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Brown again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. They'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They have themselves another first and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. His first throw is an interception. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Complete out to the right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun. Has a man, it's Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Dropping back to throw. Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 4 on the play, partner. That pushes them a whole lot closer. 3rd and goal from the 2. Here we go, right up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. The kick by Hopkins is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 34. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Williams on the play action. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Williams from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Browns will go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. To throw, Williams. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cut out left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He still has room inside the 30. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
On my play sheet, Kate, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Williams to throw on first. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 36. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On the give, it's Miller. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. To throw is Williams. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they bring him down around the 34. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm gonna beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's gonna find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has it at the 11. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's first and 10 from the 34. They'll throw to begin this drive. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's 2nd and 2. Connecting on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Here's a throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
2nd and 10 now. Hits him on the out route. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The Browns are lined up to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. First down throw by Williams. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Williams from the gun. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Working from the gun, Williams. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here, and I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Let's get out of here with the win, oh.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it's definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 30-15, they double them up for the final score. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And then on Sunday night, the national audience in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 33 on second down. Brought in right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Tight end motioning right. Williams to throw on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. A give now to Brown. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On the ground, Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Browns are lining up to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Williams set to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up across the 35 to maybe the 37. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 37. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Run with Brown. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Got the cheat code offense. Up, down, down. Left, right, PA starts to left.
Williams on the play action. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Handoff here for Miller. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams will look to throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Miller with it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd and 6 now. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Now here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Keep it rolling, boys. Keep it rolling.
Williams from the gun. He beams one deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They go play action on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Walking a tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds. Third and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Williams. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Miller. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Browns only up by a few. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they bring him down quickly, but he does have it across the 40. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run again with Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. On now comes their punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where the... So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Here he is to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Got to hurry this to the line. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it in off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Chicago.